I grew up with older parents that were very stuck in their way of living. When they're older like that, they don't really think about technology or anything like that. My mom, she has always been there for me, but there was a rough patch where she didn't believe in me. I was doing real bad in high school, and I wasn't going to school. I was skipping a lot, and I was in the 9th grade, and I was hanging around with the wrong people, and she didn't have hope for me. I even had somebody in my English class, my English teacher, that told me that I wasn't ever gonna amount to anything in life. And my mom, she gave up hope of me, and she was tired of dealing with me, so she sent me to a vocational school. And in this vocational school, there was a bunch of people, and there was it was like out of the city, and I had to stay there in the dorm. It was kind of like juvie. Well, anyways, this place was full of kids, bad kids like me, and like I was having more fun over there because since she was really strict, I had to do everything behind her back and like sneak out and stuff like that. But over there, like, it was just a bunch of people, and I could just do whatever I wanted, like smoke weed, do whatever. And at the time, like, when you're young, you don't really think about anything. Like, you don't think about the future or why you're living. You're just trying to have a good time. At that age, I feel so dumb, but I had to go through my own experiences to move along in life. So anyways, I was there trying to get my GED, whatever I could get. But I didn't really try in school. I would skip as the same over there. Well, anyways, then I started seeing people that were like me, but they came from different backgrounds. Like, they didn't have parents. Their parents didn't want them. They were orphans. This guy, his parents died in a car crash, so like that was his only option. And some people like had it way worse than me. People who lived in very poverty places that didn't even have a floor here in Texas, in Houston. And like me coming from Austin, like, there's nothing like that here in Austin. And I have 2 parents that basically kind of gave me everything in life. And it just kind of like, that's when it hit me, like, I shouldn't do bad in school. I don't have an excuse to be this bad. Like, I thought my life was bad because maybe my mom was too strict on me, and maybe she didn't let me go out, or maybe I got picked on as a kid. But I had no excuse for them to be like that, the way they were, because like I never went through hardship like that. So that changed my output in life and changed me for the better. And also I ended up getting my GED somehow, and I started like doing better at school. And I got a vocation, and I left, and when I got my GED, it felt like I gave birth to like a baby or something. Like I had something to live for. I was no longer nobody. I was somebody in life, and it made me feel real good to get my GED at 17. And I was 16 when all this happened, and I was 17 when I graduated. And still in life, like, life gives you ups and downs. I was going to go to nursing school, and I never made it. I never like finished school because I went after I did that vocation, I did another vocation, and I decided to go to college, and it was just too many years. I wasted my time on schools that weren't accredited, and I basically have like some college education. And now what I do is I sell clothes online. And my mom, she was never the type of person that believed in selling clothes, or I mean, she wasn't a hustler. Like, I would go to the flea market and I would sell my clothes, or clothes I would find for like real cheap, and I would sell it, and I would make around $300 at the flea market, but I would have to pay there. And then the first time I told her about selling, she was like, no, they're gonna cheat you out, and no, it's not worth it. And then I was like, I'm gonna try it. I don't care, I have nothing to lose. So the first thing I sold was a Gucci purse, and my mom was like, don't even send it off because they're just gonna cheat you. And I said no, and I sent it off, and ever since then I've had my business. But you can't listen to people. You can't let people, even if they're your family, go into your head and tell you you're nothing. You can't let anybody tell you you're nothing, because you are something, and you can do anything you want. You don't need anybody's approval. And that's all I had to say today. Thanks for listening. Bye.